Hello, hello. This is just another small update video from Season 9. So I managed to farm the Annies for the small group I've been playing with on Holy Bolt, and therefore I could finally respec to this build I wanted to try out, Holy Fire Sacrifice. I found out after testing a little bit that a combination, like a hybrid with Sacrifice and Charge, actually works the best, but I'll show you in a little bit after I go over the gear real quick. This is kind of like semi-budget gear. Of course, you need a few high runes for like the dragon rune word, but otherwise it's just random gear with see like bad corruptions and bad rolls, one socket CUA and unslammed high lords and stuff like that, just to get the build up and running. But basically what I've been focusing on here to begin with is to get, let me just show you here. Sacrifice relies on attack speed, so I'm aiming at this frame, 11 frames. It's not the fastest, but it's fine, because you kind of want to just one-shot everything with this anyways, right? So that's kind of the idea of this build. And if you're not one-shotting things, then you switch to charge instead. But the build revolves around Flame Bellow for the Holy Fire aura, combined with the Dragon Rune Word, because these auras they stack when they're on the items itself. And gear, because Sacrifice takes a fraction of your health when you attack, I've just focused on getting a lot of life after each kill gear going, and then because we are going two-hander, we are struggling a little bit with resistances, so that's why I put an rune in here, and we have a lot of resistance charms to go here, a few P-combs, some fire skill damage charms going. But the skill tree, we just maxed out the synergies for Holy Fire. That way we buff the Holy Fire from the items. We don't really put any points beside like the one here in Holy Fire, just because we need to go down to Conviction, because that's gonna be our main aura. Then we have Redemption when we don't attack, like this, and use a Holy Sword. For Sacrifice, I just put 1 point in here. You need to have, I think it's level 6 skill in here, but we have some skillers on Annie and Torch and stuff like that to reach the maximum in terms of like lowest percent damage to yourself. And then we just maxed out Joust for reduced cooldown moving through the game. Let's jump into it. Also, just look at how stylish this Paladin looks. It's so cool. So you can charge and just destroy everything. That's an option, and joust away. You can see, I've been testing on both tier 1s and tier 2s, and if you have like a little bit more tanky monsters, it does make sense to use charge a little bit more. But I found like a combination is really nice, because the corpse explosion from the sacrifice skill is really satisfying. Good thing is also here early on, before you have fanaticism on your mercenary, to fix your IES breakpoint on sacrifice, you can just swap to charge, because that does not rely on IES at all. So that's another cool little thing about this. This little build. And of course, when you get to bosses, I'm not sure I'm gonna get to the boss in this map. I'm just gonna keep this video a little bit short, and then you just use charge or seal. Otherwise, you're gonna end up draining your whole life pool with sacrifice. So yeah, this is really fun, and I'm just having such a big smile on my face when I'm doing maps right now. It's so satisfying with this corpse explosion you can see, and then when we switch to charge, it's just zooming through. But yeah, it's all preference. If you don't like charge, I understand that there's still the desync, but it does feel a lot better than it has been for a long time. So should try it out if you hadn't. It's a ton of fun. And yeah, the good thing about this build is that you can kind of do all kinds of auras. You can also do Holy Freeze or Holy Shock. Kind of like just depends on what your preference is. So yeah, ton of fun, and I'm gonna be mapping quite a bit on this guy now. That's for sure. I think the ideal merc right now, my merc is just a random Defiance merc with a Reaper's Toll, just to keep himself alive, right? And but the end game, I think Act 3 Prayer merc is probably the way to go to get some sustain going. Use Exile on him or something like that, so he stays alive, and yeah, that's probably the go-to. But it's definitely really fun already now. So yeah, just want to give this small little update, and I hope you also are having a lot of fun in this season 9. I definitely am now. So with this build, this is really fun. Okay, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.